The first thing I would say is if you're in a dating relationship is to keep this topic in the light. So don't be afraid to speak about it. Don't be afraid to raise it as a topic. Talk about what you feel comfortable doing. Talk about what you believe is God honouring and honouring to the other person, because so often things just creep in that we haven't spoken about. I remember my wife and I, when we were dating, we had a few conversations like this, and we invited each other to bring up any time that we felt uncomfortable. And I remember normally Emma coming to me more than me coming to her coming to me one night and saying, "Oh, Paul, the other night when you were leaving and we were down by the car and you put your hands," and and that's challenging to hear that. And in some ways you don't want to hear it, but I needed to hear it, and that was a good opportunity for growth in our relationship. And so keep it in the light, speaking about it, talking about what the ground rules are and what the boundaries are in your relationship is a really good starting point. Another one would be pray. Prayer helps everything. So pray individually, but pray together. There's something really powerful when a couple gets together and they say, "Lord, help us be pure. Help us be holy. Help us to be what you created us to be individually and as a couple." So do that. So many people are afraid of casual prayer. It's easy sometimes to bless yourself, kneel down and say a prayer in silence or with a bunch of other people. But pray out loud if you can before each other. It's something really vulnerable, and I think God really honours that. Inform yourself on the gift of chastity, love, sex, marriage. If you're journeying and discerning the vocation of marriage, journey on that topic. I say we live in a world where we're receiving so much of one particular message when it comes to sex, relationships and dating, that if you don't continually inform yourself, you're giving yourself an unbalanced input. It's like a set of scales that is tipped in one direction. It has an unfair advantage. So let's even things up a bit. Just by existing in the world, we're getting this. We need to read books, listen to podcasts, read things like Theology of the Body, and spur each other on to give yourself a fighting chance so that the truth has a chance to win out over some of the rubbish and the untrue messages we get from media, movies, and marketing. Don't wait until you're married to address things. Don't even wait until you're engaged to address things. Address things in your life as a dating couple. Do a course. Again, journey with material that you can find online, like Smart Loving and different blogs and things. Read it and say, "Hey, what do you think about this?" Take that journey, because it's a long journey, and it's forever. It's forever ongoing in marriage, this journey of chastity and loving appropriately. So get a kickstart and get into it early.